What's going on, Stretch Expert world? It has been ages since I've made a video for Stretch Expert. I got a new computer and I've been a little slow on learning the technology. So hopefully this video will come up well, and then I'll be able to do a couple more um, learning the technology. I'm a little slow on the technology curve. I've been usually just using the phone or one of those little flip videos or something like that. So anyway, what's happening, man? Miami's going back to the finals again. LeBron is really a great basketball player. The guy can play basketball. There's no question about it. He can play. But so is Dwayne Wade and the rest of those guys. Rashard Lewis and number 34. I can't think of his name right now. Um, those guys are all professionals, and they deserve it. And if whoever they meet in the finals, San Antonio or Oklahoma, I really think San Antonio can beat the Spurs in 7. But we'll see. Ray Allen, number 34. There you go. All right, so I wanted to kind of spend some time sharing with you a couple things that I've learned that you might find important or you may not find important. One thing is that I now know that I've invested a lot of time, a lot of knowledge, a lot of energy into what I do, and it's valuable stuff. And so, if you're really serious about wanting information from me, what is it going to take for you to invest in me so that we can do one-on-one, or invest in yourself so that we can do one-on-ones so that you can really get the information? What I found is these videos are like tidbits, tidbits. They're just small bits of information that don't give you the whole picture of what I do and how I can help you get the solutions or the results that you want. So I got a question about ankles. We had a couple serious ankle injuries at the institute over there in Delray where I was. And here's what we did. Basically, ankle injuries, you have 2 bones, okay? Just like my hands are. The malleus on the inside is going to be lower than the one on the outside. So that means you're going to be able to turn more on the inside than on the outside. Is that right? Right. And so what that means is that when you sprain your ankle, remember, inside your ankle you have ligaments, tendons, and joints. So all of those kind of coordinate together with muscles inside a bag of fascia. So it's a lot going on inside our whole body, but specifically inside the ankle. So when you sprain that ankle, the question is, what's the optimal range of motion? Well, the optimal range of motion is how far you can take the joint with consideration of the malleus. Okay, you're not going to be able to go, but so far I don't have the exact numbers, but it's going to be limited by the actual joint itself. Okay, so when the injury happens, be it a 1, 2, or a 3, okay, a 3 clearly, it's basically all but broken. So if that's the case, there is going to be no range of motion. And if it's a 2 or a 1, there's going to be some slight range of motion. It's going to be really painful. And if it's really painful, you got to move it through a range of motion, but you can't be greedy. And see, and that's what I get into when I'm working with people one-on-one, is because we can get into the finer details. Because see, it's an art. This work is an art, and to just throw a ace bandage on it and tape it up or ice it up and just hope that it gets well doesn't always work. Rest is important. Okay, rest is very important with recovering from any injuries. I had a serious injury, and I'll do another video on that. And it wiped me out for a couple weeks, and I could do nothing but rest. So Resting's important, okay? Understanding that the range of motion in the ankle is going to be limited to the medial malleosis and the lateral malleosis. And then the main thing that you need to consider with all ankle injuries is moving that calf muscle. Okay? The calf muscle has something called the soleus, and then it has the gastroc. And the soleus muscle is really like a pumping muscle. So if you're able to dorsiflex and plantar flex and dorsiflex the foot, what's going to happen is you're going to increase the blood flow to the lower extremity, you know, to your foot, to your ankle. And that's really what it's all about, is increasing the blood flow and increasing the strength, check this out, of the toes, the meta arches. Because see, each toe is an arch. And so each toe has to be worked as it connects up into the ankle. So if we don't get any range of motion in those toes, the ankle's going to have some tough time recovering. So those are some general ideas. If you really want specific on my time, my knowledge, and my energy around all of this, send me an email. I do one-on-one consultations, which makes it a lot easier for us to communicate specifically with what it is that you're wanting, and that way I can really make sure that I help you. All right, I'm gonna go and watch Seattle, the Spurs in Oklahoma, and we're gonna see who comes out on top, who's going to the finals. Who you think gonna go? All right, it's Coach Selby. I'm checking out. Let me know what you think about that ankle situation, and hit me up. Talk to you soon.